Eve from Mystic Rainbow Tarot, and thank you for tuning in today. So I hope you are all well and happy, and just to say I appreciate you all and thank you to everyone who has subscribed to support the channel. So this is going to be an update on Gigi and Zayn. So yeah, someone has asked for this. I have done a previous reading before, but we'll see what they're up to these days. So please feel free to comment, share, like and subscribe to support this channel. So let's get the cards now. So I'm just going to shuffle these cards now and find out what messages we have about Gigi Hadid and Zayn Malik. So Spirit, tell us what's going on between these two. How are they doing at the moment? Gigi and Zayn. Messages that we're allowed to know about Gigi and Zayn. So let's put some cards down. I'm just going to put the 9 cards down and put the pack to one side. Straighten everything up a little bit. So let's see what we have first in the reading. So this is the 3 of Swords. Oh, and I see we have the Strength card as well. So I'm just going to hold, that's the Strength card. So I'm just going to hold these both up for you together. So I feel this relates to, yeah, this is about Zayn and about an ex from his past. And this ex has suffered a lot of emotional pain when this ended. And you can see in the card, this person is in a lot of pain. And that's depicted well. And so this ended with this ex of Zayn's, but I'm getting that this ex still has some feelings for Zayn and is a little jealous of his relationship with Gigi, and this ex still thinks about him. Yeah, but Zayn has completely moved on. So I don't know if the fans might know who that might be. And I hope this ex isn't going to come forward and try to win Zayn back, because Zayn doesn't want anything to do with this ex anymore. But this ex is hanging on to some feelings about their past relationship. I think that Zayn maybe even doesn't know about this. So I hope this ex doesn't try to rock the boat between Gigi and Zayn, because that would be awful. I also feel this is also about the past hurt and pain of these two splitting up as well in the past. They've suffered a lot of pain and emotional stress because they have tried in the past to work this relationship out. They've come back together quite a few times. The thing is, Gigi does feel that she has been let down by Zayn in the past and that her trust has been broken, and that is why they have split up in the past. But they're back on again now. So she has been focusing on healing and committing herself to trying again with this relationship. So this is all about release, because Gigi has a lot of emotional stress too in the past with this on and off relationship they've had. And she has felt betrayed by Zayn in the past. So I think she feels he has been unfaithful to her, but she is willing to leave that in the past if he can show her he has changed. And with this Strength card here in the reading, next to this 3 of Swords, I feel this is about Gigi has gained the strength to recover from all the challenges that they've been through in the past, and it is making her a stronger and more sort of plucky person. I think Gigi is just focusing on making their relationship work now, and she wants to make it the best it can be right now, sort of thing. She is learning to manage her insecurities, and she's building up an inner strength that she's putting into this relationship to try and move it forward. And I do feel she's becoming a lot stronger within herself, and this will be at a time when she actually needs it, because as we know, they're having a baby. She's pregnant with Zayn, and he will need to be strong for her too, because she needs his support at the moment, and also, you know, even more so when the baby is born. He's going to have to be there for her and his child. He's going to have a family to look after. So I do feel after this baby is born, Zayn will need to do a lot of growing up. This baby will help them both grow and develop as people. There's going to be a lot of changes with this baby coming. So just put those there. So let's see what else we have in the reading. So we have the Two of Cups here and the Lovers. So that's the Two of Cups and that's the Lovers. So I'll hold those up for you. So these two cards, it's all about Gigi and Zayn coming back together again and their deep connection. So I also feel this is relating to decisions and choices that they've had to make and that were really important to the both of them regarding their relationship and getting back together, possibly about trust and of course planning for the future with their baby. Anyway, I do feel they are very much in love and have become a lot closer lately, and I do feel they're being very romantic towards each other as well. I don't think there's any truth. I've been asked if they're secretly engaged. I don't think they're secretly engaged at all. I do feel though there is a lot of harmony, romance and intimacy between these two at the moment. I feel like Gigi has decided to forgive and forget the past, and I also think they are now treating each other with love and compassion, because I feel some of their issues in the past have been Gigi wanted Zayn to spend more time with her because he has been very focused on his career, and so that did cause some frustration in their relationship previously. But I do feel Gigi understands how ambitious and determined Zayn is in regarding his singing career, and she's okay with that as long as he makes time for her. He's got to make enough time for her this time round. But now they are having a baby, things have changed because they are actually both big on family, and the family that they are making together is very important to them both. So right now, I do think their main focus is on the baby. They are having family and home, and I do think Gigi will be a really good mother. Gigi has been given a lot of support from her own mother, and now she is ready to give the same love and support to her own baby, which is lovely. Also, I think Bella, her sister, will be there for her with anything she needs. I think they are a close family who are always there for each other. Also, I feel Gigi wants a relationship based on fairness now with Zayn and equality, and that she will want them both to share any childcare needs so that she could carry on with her career. So put those back. And let's see what else we have. The Ace of Cups here. Oh, we've got the Empress as well, look. So that's the Ace of Cups and that is the Empress. So And this relates to the pregnancy, as you can see, the pregnancy in the card. So, and of course the birth. It's all about expecting their first child together. And with this Ace of Cups, they are starting over again, because I do think they have found that spark again, and it always brings them back together. As you can see, all the emotion there in the cup, and there's even a heart. That's the emotions they share together, and their love for each other in the middle. So and I feel they were drawn back together again because of this emotional connection they have, and when they've been apart a while, they do miss each other. I think they are quite happy together at the moment. I do feel this is a very emotional time, as it depicts in the card, for Gigi. And when you are pregnant, like it shows in this card, you know, you do have emotional outbursts as your hormones are all over the place. So I do see Gigi sharing her emotions a lot more now with Zayn, and he's being very supportive, you know, about everything, because it's a very emotional time for Gigi. I mean, it's also a very happy time. They're going to be a family, and I hope Zayn is ready for that, because what I am getting is Gigi is ready, and she is really hoping things will work out this time, and that their child will kind of make things a lot more solid between them. But Zayn is a little afraid of being a father and the responsibility that that brings. I also feel with this Empress card here, it's a very good sign, because there's genuine care for each other at this time, and they are showing their feelings for each other. They're being very caring to each other and compassionate, you know, for example, with cuddles and compliments, and that always helps a relationship. It's also helping that they are talking openly and honestly with each other now. I think there's a lot of love between them, and they are closer at the moment than they've been in a long time. Also, this card has a spiritual side, which relates more to Gigi. I feel she is listening to her intuition and following that in regards to what she feels is best for her and the baby. Plus, if Zayn doesn't want to make a commitment to her, Gigi is happy to manage without him by her side. She feels strong enough to do that. So I'll put those two back. So what else do we have in this reading? We have the Two of Wands. So I feel this relates to Zayn's singing career and him travelling overseas, you know. And of course he does travel all around the world with his singing career. I think that he also, I believe he's been asked to do a reunion with One Direction, and I see Harry Styles writing new songs for the band. But I'm getting that Zayn is not as keen to join One Direction again as the other band members, because he feels he's kind of moved on from that. Zayn left to do his own solo career and likes that he can do things his own way and express his individuality. He doesn't want to go back to kind of doing what everybody else wants him to do. He left for his independence and to express himself. So he's trying to decide whether to go back and join them or not. But Zayn has also done well modelling designer brands too, and that's quite funny because he's dating a model too, so they do enjoy their love of clothes together. The trouble with Zayn is he can be a bit of a lone wolf, and he doesn't want to consider collaborating with anyone else, but his career would really benefit if he did, so he needs to make up his mind because it could help him a lot at the moment. So I think he should go and join One Direction again. Well, that's up to him. Also about Zayn making that important decision, I do feel the other band members want Zayn to join them. They want him there, so maybe that'll persuade him. Also with regards to Gigi and Zayn's relationship, they've been in each other's lives for a long time. I think they've been on and off since about 2015, and I know they've dated some other people in between, but they always find their way back to each other. So I feel like they want to put the past behind them. And this card, being a number 2, represents decisions. So I feel they have been in talks together and are discussing what's best for them at the present time, to suit both of their needs. And with the baby coming, let's see what the next card is. Next card is the 7 of Pentacles. All these cards are all over the place now. So let's put this card where you can see it. So I feel Gigi and Zayn are having a well-deserved break at the moment, and they have both worked very hard, and especially Gigi could do with the relaxation at home now, so that she doesn't start to feel overwhelmed with everybody giving her baby advice. I feel like everybody is giving her advice about that. This card also symbolises all of their friends and friendships that they have had to work hard to nurture, because this is all about people that care about them, and anyone that they've had difficult relationships with, friends or family. It's about their persistence in overcoming problems, and that's all paid off for them. I feel like the families are getting on now. This baby is bringing people together. And also I see that Gigi's mother and sister especially, they're being very supportive to Zayn and Gigi at this time, and this is when they need it now. This also applies to their relationship, and they've been on and off a lot. They're on again at the moment, and they're really just enjoying themselves and doing relaxing things together. They are just having a good time and finding some happiness in each other's company. There have been and still will be some challenges and some arguments, but that's just like any relationships. They have to work on this relationship. Also, Gigi does see Zayn as someone worth investing her time and energy in, and I feel Zayn is very protective of Gigi, and he's always liked that Gigi is always very loyal to him. Yeah. So he really appreciates that and respects her for that. So let's see what the next card is. So the next card is the 10 of Cups. Hopefully you can see that all right. So this 10 is about family and balancing work, finances and family commitments all at the same time. Also, I think that Gigi and Zayn have got the time now to focus on building their relationship with their family and loved ones, and both sides of the family are all talking about this baby. So I think the baby is good for their families. Everybody's interested in how this baby's going to fit into their lives. They're all looking forward to it and excited about this. And this card is also about them, Zayn and Gigi, wanting the ideal family and loving relationship and happy home. Well, who doesn't want that? So this relates to they are very happy together at the moment and building on their connection and just content to be together. Gigi also feels whatever happens, her family will be there for her and they'll support her. They've let her know that, and that's good for her to know. She's got that security whatever happens in this relationship. So I think I'm just going to get my oracle cards and see what other messages we have. So just give these a quick shuffle here. So any more messages about ZAYN Malik and GIGI Hadid and their relationship? Anything else we need to know, Spirit? Let's see. Just going to put 5 cards down. Just put those back over there. So the first card we have is the reconciliation. So I just feel this is about them growing and trying to nurture this relationship, and they've both decided to leave everything that went wrong in the past. Plus they are both focusing on the future, which is a very good idea, because I know these two have been back and forth a lot in the past, but it is their feelings for each other that keep bringing them back together. They have this love connection that can't be denied, but they both know that it's going to require effort and patience this time around, especially with a child on the way. I feel like Gigi knows Zayn has to change his ways, and he is trying hard at the moment, and they have managed to balance things for now and are pretty much on the same page at the moment. But Gigi really hopes that things don't go back to how they were in the past. She really wants things to change. So let's see what the next card is. The next card is Let Friends Help You. So I feel this relates to everyone they know, giving them advice, and I think they will get a lot of advice from their parents and friends, but everyone is just trying to be helpful. But I'm getting they want to do things their way, and so they should. I don't blame them. Plus I think everyone's relationship is different, so you know, you've got to go on what feels right. They've got to go on what feels right for them. Plus I think Gigi sees her own mum as a really good role model, so this will have a good influence on her as regards to the baby she's having and the way she brings it up. So that's some good news there. So what else do we have? We have keep an open mind. So this is them about them both. They've both grown a lot over the time they've been on and off in this relationship. I think they are both a lot more open-minded in the way they are willing to listen and accept each other's ideas and opinions, because they are older now and have matured, and with that they realise life is not always black and white, and things don't always go as they planned it to. They both feel they have made some mistakes, but they're learning along the way, and if they are willing and open-minded enough to do whatever it takes to keep their relationship together, their love will grow even more. This is about working towards a time when they can tell each other anything without judgment or criticism. So the next card is honeymoon. So I'm getting that this relates to they are back in the honeymoon feeling stage of their relationship at the moment, so that will do it some good. And the next card is soulmate. So this relates to they are soulmates, and how it works with these two is the strength of one of them are helping strengthen the other one. So they help strengthen each other. I do think these two are like magnets for each other, and at the moment there's an ease in their relationship. What I mean is it's just easy for them to be together because they have this deep connection, and I just feel they get each other on a deeper level. Plus I feel they even share things like the same sense of humour, and there is some unconditional love here at the moment. And that's why they have come back together again after a time. They are healing and growing together because they allow each other to grow within this relationship. So that's good. I think that they can read each other like a book. And they feel this sense of comfort with each other. Their relationship in the past hasn't been perfect. Just because they are soulmates, they have had to face and overcome some difficult life lessons, but you know, it's all part of their healing. That is why they are together. A lot of people actually think that soulmate relationship is always smooth sailing, but that's not always the case at all, because soulmates are together to help each other and help each other through life lessons. But the thing is, with the past difficulties that these two have been through together, those difficult times have helped each other to grow, and they've helped each other to do some healing. But they are soulmates who rely on each other to evolve as people. But soulmates don't always stay together forever. Sometimes they learn life lessons and move on. But I do feel Zayn and Gigi are trying their best at the moment, at this present time. So I just want to recap what's going on with Gigi and Zayn. They're back together again, and they have this baby on the way. And they are going through a good patch at the moment. But I see in the future Zayn goes back to his old ways and they break up again. But they will be back on again. So only time will tell what's in store for these two. So that's the end of the update reading. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye for now, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next reading.